How cool is that, guys? Happy New Year's, everybody, and what better way to start our New Year's than a really fun video on our 94 Honda Acty. So several months ago, I was scrolling through Instagram and came across a post where a gentleman had uploaded this device here, and it's a startup chime. So I believe it says something about seatbelt warning. Don't quote me on that. So I contacted him and said, hey, are these available? And he said, absolutely. Ironically, we ended up connecting right after that because I had issues with my Acty, and he kind of helped me sort through it. So I was very excited to meet him. His name is kvan660 on Instagram. Of course, I'll link that. I'll put it on the screen. I want to make sure if you guys are interested in getting this device, because it's really cool, you can get a hold of him and order it like I did. He sends it out with the little USB attachment here. And from there, all you need to do is attach it to the power and ground and mount it. Now, you want to make sure you attach it to something that comes on when you turn your ignition, or it will not function properly, because as soon as it receives power, it's going to kick on, and then it needs to have power taken away from it so that it can kick on again each time. So you want to make sure you don't hook it up to something that's all-time power with the ignition off. Now, I've been doing a little bit of searching for some power wires. I even ordered in this USB power adapter. Now, this is a little overkill, and we'll take this out in just a second. But what this has is a USB plug on it. It does have an inline fuse, so you can just connect it directly to power, not worry about blowing anything. But I was very fortunate when I was up in here looking, I saw this little thing hanging down here. And so I took my own reader out, and I'll show you guys. I attached it, and no power with the ignition off. I turn the ignition key to accessories, and it kicks on. So now what I want to do is see if we can go ahead and attach our device to it the way that we're going to have it set up. Like I said, this is very long wires in here, so it's a little overkill. You could probably just run a straight wire to that. I do suggest having an inline fuse if you're going to go straight to it, and then you're going to ground the other end of it off. So let's go ahead and take everything out, and I'll show you guys how to set it up. Okay, and you can see here it comes with zip ties. There's a fuse right here, and I believe, because I've already opened this, there's an inline fuse already put into here. You can see this is waterproof as well, at least water resistant. They've kind of capped everything off. If you look here, these are all capped off, and this is the connector. So what you have here is a power and a ground wire that then connects to this here through that plug, which is water resistant, waterproof. And then you can see this is sealed off. We pop that cap off, there's a USB plug there. So from there, we're just gonna plug in our USB device. This is gonna go to that power wire, the red, and the black is gonna go to the ground. So let me go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and test it right now. So let me set that up. Okay, so you can see this is plugged into right here. This leads down, and that's plugged together. Our power wire is wedged up into what I believe is going to work when we turn the ignition. I'm gonna go ahead and tap this on here, but let me grab my key and plug that in, and that should allow the chime to come on. And you can see here, grounding it out is not allowing the chime to come on because there is no key in the ignition. Okay guys, so first what I'm gonna do is just turn it to accessory. I'm gonna go ahead and ground it out. Now, if this was an accessory power, this would work. Now let's go ahead and turn it to the on position. Go ahead and ground it out. How cool is that, guys? Awesome. So now what we can do is fully mount it. What I want to do is wire that in with a female plug, because there's a male end on that. So we'll have that attached, and then we can go ahead and find a better ground source, bundle up all this wire, and I think I want to mount it somewhere up under here. I could probably even mount it like right up under here so you don't see it, or right to this, and it still would look fine and you'll be able to hear it. So let's play around with mounting choices. Of course, if you guys get this, you can pretty much mount it wherever you want. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm using to attach this, and I ordered this on Amazon. I'll leave a link. This was 10 bucks. And like I said, he was selling these, I think, for 50. Don't quote me on that. Prices may have changed on that because it was a while ago. And all you have to do is find that power source. I hope everybody has this power source if you're ordering it, because that'll make it really, really easy to mount to, because that's just dangling there. I don't know if that's normally attached to something in different models, but with my model, it's just hanging there, and it gives us a power on power source, which is what I really wanted. Accessory would work too if you guys wanted to turn the key, but it's nicer to have it to where it's in the start position before it activates. All right, let's go ahead and get this all bundled up in here. I'll kind of walk you through what I'm gonna do and show you exactly where I'm gonna mount it. All right, so I think I got everything resolved how we're gonna do this. I've already got the female adapter on here, taped it off so it doesn't get pulled apart. I'm gonna tuck all this back up in here real nicely. I tucked all the wires down in here. Now I'm gonna pull them back out, zip tie them, and get them in there nicely, but I just wanted to make sure everything would fit, and it fits in there with no problem. That allows us to plug in our USB right here, but that'll be out of the way once we get finished. And then we can mount this right here and take the rest of this wire and tuck it up under there. Now for grounding, you pull out your ashtray, and right back there, there's a bolt. I've already tested it. We're gonna ground it out on that and tuck everything up nicely. And like I said, we can probably just Velcro. I'm gonna clean all this down, but we'll Velcro the actual device right here. So let me go ahead and get everything set up and done, and then I'll fill you guys in on how everything looks. I went ahead and clipped the ground wire so that we can then slide it in like that and tighten everything back up, and it's gonna be nicely in there. Well, I couldn't find any Velcro or I would have mounted it like that, but for now what I can do is there's this little hook thing here that I can press down and it hooks it like that, and it looks pretty neat. All the wires are all tucked out of the way and exactly how I wanted them, so I'm very, very happy with that, and this thing sounds amazing. Let's go ahead and start it up. Awesome. How cool is that, guys? And like I said, Kvan660 on Instagram. I'll leave it on the screen. I'll leave a link to him. Go ahead and find him on Instagram, follow him, and if you want one of these, go ahead and DM him. He'll be happy to send you guys out one. I'm very excited about this little cool thing that I've got installed in my mini truck now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have a happy New Year's, and I'll catch you on the next video. You guys stay safe and have a blessed New Year's.